I'm on. You off.
This will be cut out. Ready? Cover your ears.
Boom. We up in this bitch?
I think so.
We back up in this bitch. 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 Welcome to the Rabbit Hole Podcast. Yeah, bro, you're feeling it. I could see in your eyes you're feeling it.
I think I got a little too pre-gamed for this, dog.
You didn't get too pre-gamed. You got the correct amount of pre-game.
There's
no such thing as too much pre-game. The camera's on.
It's on.
We rolling.
The mic's
we podcasting.
on. I've never done this before.
That's what
I can't do this.
Say,
I gotta go.
Nah, bro, you got this, bro.
No,
you got this, bro.
It's cracking, everybody.
Yeah. Boom.
Cracking. Do people still say that? Is that still a thing? It's cracking.
If you say it, it's still a thing, dog.
Fuck yeah! I bring trends back. Dog.
Yup. Dude,
it's cracking.
At Admissions, you were repping the fanny pack. Dude,
that was tight.
I know. You took like little to no convincing. You're just like, I'm tired of wearing a backpack. I got a fanny pack.
Okay.
Bro, let's go get it.
Like, I've stuffed that thing full of joints, almonds, tabs allegedly, and I had a water ball that clipped, and I just clipped that bitch to it, and I just was off in the woods barefoot, dog.
But what's funny though is like out here, like when I wear a fanny pack in Santa Cruz or something, I put some thought into it first. I'm like, am I really gonna rep this? What am I gonna put in it? Like, do I need a backpack? Do I need more stuff? Do I really want to go out in a fanny pack? And like at Admissions or a festival, it's just like not even a question. It's like, yeah.
Well, what is it about convenience being bad now or looking stupid?
I don't know.
It's weird. Like, you can see people wearing, people buy like $100, $200 pair of shoes, and they're like, don't get them fucking dirty. Walk with this Gucci belt. So buy what you like. I ain't hating on it. I'm just saying. But then if you wear like Converse and some fucking basketball shorts, it's like you're apparently a bum. It's like, I'm just what?
It's way more comfortable for sure. That and I don't like clothes where I have to be concerning myself with the conditions of the environment I'm in. Like, right. I don't like to have to be like, oh shit, we're in a dirty spot, or oh shit, there's a little bit more. Like, it doesn't matter if there's some fucking Converse, I'll clean them, and then if they are fucked up, they're cheap.
I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but like, I'll wear my Converse to the gym, when I go on hikes, when I go running. I was
listening to Joe Rogan podcast with Josh Barnett recently. They were talking about Chucks. They both wear Chucks. They said men wear Chucks. I was like, that's right, dude.
Really?
Men wear Chucks,
wow,
bro.
I'm a man.
Men wear Chucks, bro.
I'm a man. I didn't even know it.
You've been confused, but you are.
Wow.
Now you know.
What? The things I'm going to try.
Yeah, dog. Oh, a whole new world.
Yeah. No.
A whole fucking place I never knew. Axl Rose covering this bitch. Hey! I don't know.
Why Axl?
Because if I'm gonna pick on someone, it's always Axl, bro. It's been since high school.
I mean, we have I'm not gonna say their name, but I doubt they'll see this. But if they do, she knows who she is. Shout out to you with that nice little Axl cover. High school did.
She knows who she is.
And I don't mean no disrespect. It's all like have fun and games.
Oh, yeah.
But no, legend, I don't wear Converse because of that reason. I've never even heard that men wear Converse. That's cool though. See, I'm not hip to these things.
It made me feel cool because I was wearing some at the time also.
And you're like,
so I'm just like,
fuck yeah,
I'm a fucking man, bro. Hell yeah.
Like, I had a dick, but I wasn't sure. But these Converse, I know I'm a
confirmation,
man.
Bro.
No, I just
confirmation.
I like the
boots and Converse. Confirmation.
I wear boots to work.
That's right. That's right. You do.
Boots.
Yeah, no, me too.
They suck.
I don't wear them, but yeah.
It's fucking nice.
I did once upon a time.
Steel toes and shit. They're up to my fucking. They're like knee high. No, I'm kidding.
I'm saying, why, bro?
I'm wearing hooker boots. I'm wearing heels, dog.
No, I know you like high tops, but you don't gotta get knee highs, dude.
I don't know, maybe some woo-woo shit or not, or bro science, but I just felt like once I started wearing Converse, it slowly started helping my posture. Like, I felt like it was like exhausting to stand after a while, like with those Nikes with the heels, and then once I switched to Converse, I feel like it's just.
Dude, I have a pair of New Balances also, and it's like it is straight up. You have heels, and then the next day I wear my Converse. I'm like, I can sink down level.
That's something
level.
That's something mushrooms help me notice, like just being more in tune with. Like I was oblivious to all that shit.
Body
I'd
alignment.
Be sitting there like this, playing games and shit, wearing
Dude.
fucking Nike high heels.
Those are the days, though. Like,
Yeah,
as you
smoking
say that, I'm like,
cigarettes.
fuck, some God of War, dude. Those were the days.
Yeah, but you know what's funny though is I wasn't like, I was ignorant.
You were ignorant.
So I was like oblivious to shit. So like it was easy. Like I thought I was happy, but I wasn't. I was a miserable kind of like, and I wasn't really the nicest person when I was younger.
That's how I phrase it before mushrooms, too, because people are always like, you seemed happy. I'm like, I know it seemed that way.
But like if shit went wrong, it came out.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it was just
fuck.
And it's just because, and like, then you take mushrooms or whatever it is, maybe you have some type of other experience that makes you notice it, but then you start
Some
feeling like a
life
piece of
experience.
shit, and you're like, even if you like, you didn't do anything major, it's just still just certain things like, oh fuck, I don't like.
Dude, it could be the smallest thing.
Yeah.
I remember, this is going to be a weird rabbit hole to go down, but hey, welcome to the rabbit hole. Ooh,
Yeah.
I went there.
I'm gonna take them.
One thing I remembered on a mushroom trip one time, you said like small things, it might not even be a big deal, but like on mushrooms, it'll shape you. I remembered being in first grade, and in first grade there was another kid named Daniel in the class, and we were fucking BFs. No, besties,
Double
BFFs.
D.
Yeah, that sounded like boyfriends. I meant best friends, but nah. We were just
You
homies.
should have hung out with the friend with the, like Peter or some shit. He could have been DP. Go on. I'm gonna say that nonchalantly. Did I use that word right?
Yes, you did.
Yes. Go on. Sorry.
So, one day in class in first grade, he like tripped and ate shit in class in front of the whole class, and everybody fucking LOL'd, including myself. Just like everybody just and like afterwards, like the teacher hella scolded everyone for laughing at him for falling, and then gave him like this cool fucking like eraser, you know, out of her fucking drawer to try to make him feel better. And then like afterwards, I went up to go kick it with him because we're fucking best friends, and he was like hella sad still about what happened, and I just remember being like, man, everybody laughed at me. And then he looked up at me and was like, even you laughed at me. And I was just like, fuck. And small things like that will come back to you on mushrooms. You're like, damn, you got to know when to not fucking be a part of the herd like that, whenever the whole herd's doing something fucked up.
It's hard. Well, when you're, I guess that does happen as adults too. And you see that with like, regardless of what your political views are, what side you're on, whatever it is, like regardless of that, but you see people freak out and that mob mentality, like especially back like during the election time, you're seeing people just like throwing 80s at each other.
Dude, mob mentality is a real thing.
I bet you if it was all those people were actually separated individually, that wouldn't have happened like that. But once you're all together, and then it's weird. It's because it's almost, and I've been a part of something like that too, and it wasn't necessarily like that, but I remember hanging out with a group of people, and then someone did something fucked up, and it was like 40 people, and I don't even know, like, I bet 90% of those people don't even know what that guy did, but everyone just started swarming and yelling and freaking out, yelling shit, and just, fuck you, like, why would you say fuck you? But you're not even thinking about it, you're just a part of a pack.
See, that's why you gotta know when to break out of that shit.
When you're younger, too, it's really hard, but...
Right.
But mushrooms helped me notice so much things. Like, it helped me just realize how... Like that, how I just follow shit like that, or like how a lot of my opinions weren't even my own; they were just ones that were told to me, and I just never really questioned them. So you're like, wait, do I even really agree with that, or do I even feel that way?
Whew, that's a big one. Yeah, a lot of shit.
It's
just like instilled in you by your parents.
Yeah, and you gotta find where you stand. That's why I try never to be really on. I like I don't want to just drink anyone's Kool-Aid, but I'll take some ingredients to learn how to make my own Kool-Aid. But I like fucking taking little bits and pieces because like. You can. That scares me, and I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for this reason, but that's also why I don't like drinking Kool-Aid too, because it's too easy to get apart.
It's too sugary.
I'm
just fucking around.
No, like I always worry about getting too. I'm trying to broaden my vocabulary. Engulfed in something. Is that the word?
Yeah, that's the word, bro.
Yeah.
Engulfed.
Trying to get engulfed in something, which I don't know if it's necessarily bad, but I also know that I have a behavior to be like addicted to shit that I'm into. Mm-hmm. So I'm always worried about getting like into the wrong shit. But like, I don't, or like becoming oblivious to shit. Cause I'll see certain people like with certain groups, or whether it's fucking religion, or whether it's fucking like spiritual healing, or whatever it is. I'm just like, I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe first of all, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. And I don't notice that shit.
I like to think I don't drink people's Kool-Aid, but then like there are some things like like psychedelics. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid for show. Yoga, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Certain things, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. But there's
still probably certain parts of it, right? Because I've heard you talk about how there's certain parts. You're like, I don't know if I vibe with that. So
true
you're still
on all of them.
But I think that's good though.
Yeah.
And it's also if someone else does vibe with the shit that you don't, then it's good because maybe everyone has different senses and different fucking like. Because I definitely like when someone talks about God. And they're like, oh, this was like, I wonder if this is God testing me or something. I do the same shit. I just call it the universe.
Exactly.
And what's the difference? I'm still talking
shit.
to something greater. It's
and
just,
someone who believes in God would just say God created the universe.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I'm like, I don't.
All right, bro.
It's all the same shit, though. It's just like whatever gets
It's a higher power. Yeah,
some
that's what's
sort.
most important.
It's just different sounds with your mouth. But I don't know. That's what I'm trying to like. Just I don't know. It's easy. It's easy to want to be frustrated, especially when you're like upset and you don't really have much going on. Which I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm talking from personal experience in the past. And then you're just trying to like feel like you have something going on, so you just start picking out problems and shit that aren't even really that big of a deal.
It's like a natural human thing to do, like looking for problems, even if there aren't any. I don't know if it's totally natural, but I feel like I do it.
I do it too, but I just get tired of being frustrated. So like I usually, if I can't like, that's why like eating right, exercise, sleeping. I've been trying to get better about sleep. It helps because you could still be like aware of what's going on and really just like, oh, well, maybe there's something going on with this person.
I think exercise is super underrated one. Like, when people like, I'm not saying everybody, don't get mad at me.
Don't freak the fuck out. Don't get mad at me. Don't get fucking mad at us.
Just some people that have like insomnia or like health problems and stuff, like diet problems, it's just like you just need to exercise, or even like mental problems, because like it affects a lot of the way you think. But if you're exercising and burning out that energy, it'll change the way you're thinking about some shit. It might help you sleep if you do have that kind of problem. There's like a lot of mental shit that goes along with it that sometimes I'll work out because I'm like, I feel like I'm in a funk mentally and I just want to think better. And usually after the workout, like you can think about those same issues or things that are going on in your life, and you'll think about it a little differently.
Well, especially like, I don't know, like I'm not a girl obviously, so I don't know. But like for dudes, it's like certain workouts can also, because I'll see a lot of guys who are like lethargic and they don't feel motivated. And I think that's from diet and just a lot of just things meant your perspective's messed up, lack of exercise, lack of sleep, and that shit lowers your testosterone. And it makes you just more like,
there's a lot of things.
Like when I was not sleeping and I was working too much and I was eating like shit because I was just working fucking every single day and like not working out, I noticed I was just like didn't have any drive or energy. And then once I started eating cleaner and like eating more calories and and especially too, like I heard like certain workouts too, like I read somewhere that like deadlifts and squats and stuff like that will increase testosterone. And like I just noticed after doing that shit, like, and not in a like an unhealthy, like I don't know, it's weird, but there's certain ways you can like make yourself feel better and like have more just like get through your day instead of like,
is working out too. Your body adapts to whatever you're putting it through. So sometimes if you are lethargic and stuff, if you go through those workouts, then you'll be more energetic in your normal days because your body's like ready to do some shit.
Well, that's how I feel about like body weight workouts or jiu-jitsu, where if you're throwing your body weight around, it makes walking around easier.
Hell yeah.
If you're fucking squatting hella weight, it makes picking up shit or whatever easier. Like it just
also just makes life easier.
Yeah, man, get more sleep.
You should get as big as Arnold. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Coming.
Coming. What?
He's stressed out, bro. No, but yeah. He's stressed out. He needs to. Terrible Arnold.
Bad Arnold.
No, I meant just impression, but.
Same. My impressions are always bad.
I don't know. It all sounds super cliche, man, but just like, maybe it does. I don't know. But like, just exercise, eating better, sleeping, and like writing, drawing.
Yeah.
Just doing shit. Like, I was telling someone the other day, like, I feel it took some time. Like, it's like if you rolled your ankle and your baby taking care of it, it's going to take some time for it to recover. I feel like the same thing with anything negative you cut out. It's not instantaneous. It takes some time. So like cutting out so much like internet and negative shit.
It takes a bit.
It took some time for me to notice it, but I noticed how much better. Like I don't feel as like anxious. I don't feel as like insecure about shit. I don't feel as like nervous about shit or whatever it is. Or my fucking neck just looking down at that bitch.
Dude, I know. That's why like sometimes on my days off, especially, I'll dodge my phone completely, and I feel like people get mad. Like I called you and texted. Like, dude. I don't even want to make that motion with my neck if I don't have to on a day off. Because, like, I don't have to. Like, if I could avoid looking at my phone all day on a day off, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Unless I wanted to like listen to music or some shit.
I know, and people. I think it's such a norm that people look at you like you're weird if you just. Like lately, I'll just go to this hiking spot, park in my car, roll up a couple of joints, and just listen to new music and write or draw in there.
That's a big one too. I feel like
down on silent. Don't even look at that bitch.
When I was drawing and painting more, I always felt like new music was like the best because it'll inspire like new ideas. Yeah.
Shpongle, I love that too because each song's so all over the place that you can't really just like get caught up in the beat. You just get like
Shpongle. I've been like revisiting a lot of Shpongle lately, and it's just been fucking like hitting me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
how fucking
Shpongle,
good he is.
I don't know. Shpongle just like I like these groups, but like I don't know why. Just there's things that comes to mind. It's like Shpongle just owns guys like Tipper and shit. No, I'm just kidding. I heard about that story.
No,
that's a joke.
Okay, so like I had a little friendly debate with some friends recently, and it ended up being Shpongle versus Tipper. And I love both of these artists. I like a lot of artists in that genre, so I don't even feel like they should be compared or put against each
totally
other.
Different too.
Exactly, but if we are going to compare any of these artists against each other, nobody's left a mark on the genre like Shpongle. Yeah,
he created his own genre.
Yeah, nobody, and he incorporates so many different genres from all around the world, and it's just like, even if you're making awesome electronic music like Desert Dwellers or Tipper or whoever, it's nothing against them, but they are doing it where I think Shpongle's like bringing in people to do it because it sounds like real instruments.
Yeah,
there's something different.
He's like a conductor, but with technology.
Exactly. Yeah, he's more of a conductor.
That's the vibe I'm getting. So he's making like beats and shit and techniques, but he's bringing people in. But you know what? Yeah, let us know in the comments too if what you guys think.
Yeah, if you disagree.
Yeah, let us know. I'm just curious.
Because I love all these
they're
artists,
different
but
vibes,
Shpongle to me is just like.
Shpongle just goes everywhere. There's the beauty in it. There's the calmness of it. There's the intensity of it.
And it'll all be in one song.
The darkness, the different culture. There's just so much.
So much.
Listen to him on Ask and Compare.
That's the big one too. People who listen to Shpongle without not on LSD, even if some of them like it, but I'm still like, no, I liked it too before acid, but I just like kind of liked it. Once I took acid, I was like, oh.
Well, and I think Shpongle too is so big in the small psychedelic community that when people get into it, they like instantly want to reject anything that's similar to mainstream because they just got out of that culture. Like, fuck anything that everyone's talking about. That's got to be mainstream.
Everybody says Shpongle's a shit. Forget that.
It's got to be fucking small. Or not that. And then you hear it on acid. And like, dude, there's been a few, like when you go to a Shpongle, it was beautiful. People were crying and hugging and shit. It was crazy. It's just so.
I was rewatching the videos I got the other day on my phone. Like, it was a fucking magical show. The Floozies and Shpongle, that was magical. But Shpongle in particular, yeah, the way like, I wish that I could just get those live sets on a recording because I like the way he flows his tracks together because I love the tracks, but I get to hear them in a new way. And he's really seems to not put his live sets up like a lot of other artists. The ones that I have found on SoundCloud, they're like very like psytrancey, like very fast.
Do you think it's that he doesn't? Oh, you mean like he doesn't even record his own set?
Either that or doesn't upload them. I don't know what's going on.
What I've noticed, maybe I don't know, maybe he's making sure people don't do shit. But I've noticed from going to those type of shows, a lot of people just don't record shit. They're usually just in the moment, dancing on drugs or just like tripping out because even if you're sober, think like if you just walked in and you don't even know, you're just looking for something fun to do, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know, and there might be a few recordings, but it's hard to get like a whole set.
No. Just like on SoundCloud, like a lot of the artists, like Desert Dwellers, they'll put up their whole sets on there at Symbiosis or at Lightning in a Bottle, and it's like it's not even like you get the crowd and all that kind of audio. It's just their set that they did, and they just like upload it on SoundCloud. Like Shpongle doesn't do that.
Well, I think because he's such an artist, he's probably.
Like, maybe he wants to keep those for the people who've seen it live.
Yeah, keep it special, kind of like keep it intimate. Where like, I don't know. I'm just wondering. He maybe has his own reasoning for it. Maybe he hasn't even thought. He's like, oh, I just didn't think to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know.
Because the ones he has put up, they're very psytrance. They're not like all over. They're all fast paced. I'm like, this isn't the full representation of Shpongle live that I've seen.
Yeah, he's.
Another one.
He's crazy, man.
I was talking to my tattoo artist about Shpongle because we were talking about how much like downloading music and piracies like killed the music industry and it's killing the movie industry and stuff. And I was telling him about how Shpongle like a lot of the whole album is like a work of art, and how the tracks like intertwine with each other. The end of one song goes with the beginning of the next one. So if you did just download a track, you'd be like missing a lot.
Yeah,
and he's like, that's smart.
Just a scene.
Yeah, he was saying that's a smart way to get people not to download your shit. But I was like, I wonder if he even did that intentional, or if he was just making music.
It sounds like he made an entire, just like he makes an hour track.
Yeah.
And then just puts cuts in it for the like.
Especially in Nothing Is, but Nothing Is Lost. What album is that? Is that the name of the album? It might be a track.
Well, and those songs are really short too. Like that one, he did some different shit with that one.
Yeah, they'd be like a minute and a half songs.
3 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes.
You have to listen to them all.
And then his other ones are like 10.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, Shpongle's tight.
Shpongle. We just went on a Shpongle rant.
Shpongle's
Fuck. All it takes is someone to bring up Shpongle and I'll go on a rant. Shpongle's
the fucking shit, man. I'm just like...
Desert Dwellers 2, Suhan. I like all of them, but yeah, there's something about Shpongle. Shpongle.
Hey, oh yeah, totally off topic, but before we start, I was curious what you were going to say. You were saying something about Darren Till from UFC? You were saying something?
Off topic.
No, yeah, I was just curious. Like,
yeah,
super random, but...
Yeah, for those who don't know who that is.
I saw our board talking about our future videos. I saw that breakdown.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know who Darren Till is, he's a welterweight fighter in the UFC. I seen something on YouTube, like those little MMA news clips, saying that Darren Till and Tyron Woodley are going back and forth on Twitter, and that Darren Till's saying accept the fight, and Tyron Woodley's basically like, I'm supposed to be I'm paraphrasing, but he said something like, I thought I was whooping Colby Covington's ass next. Y'all contenders need to what did he say? Organize your ass whoopings better or something like that. And then basically what people are taking from it is that Colby Covington is out of the fight and that the UFC is hitting up Darren Till to
start talking shit,
to step in and replace him for a title fight, because somebody called out Darren Till on Twitter saying like, you missed weight your last fight, how are you asking for a title fight or some shit like that? And he said, I'm not asking, I was offered. So it's like, I think that Colby's out and the UFC's trying to keep it hush hush and get the replacement before they even announce it. Maybe that's what I'm getting. I don't know.
Sign the deal.
Yeah, it'd be a trip. He did beat fucking Stephen Thompson though, so it's like, who knows?
Stand up wise, I would be worried.
Yeah,
that's a tough fight for Woodley. I mean, Woodley's super explosive, but Darren Till's like, his stand up is very good, very high level. But has he fought a wrestler yet? Have we known, like a wrestler with Tyron's explosiveness?
I wouldn't say so.
That makes it a whole nother.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
One-shot knockout power.
True.
So that's a different.
You gotta watch your ass.
Yeah, that's an interesting fight.
Yeah, I'm kind of more excited for that than Colby Covington. I don't like Colby Covington.
I wanted to see if Tyron would knock him out.
Me too. Pardon me. Fucking, what other UFC shit's been going on?
Dude, DC winning the belt.
Yeah.
The champ.
Yeah, champ. That's pretty epic.
That was crazy. That knockout, though.
Gustafsson was supposed to be fighting Volkan Ozdemir, but he just got injured, so that means Alexander is either going to need to get a replacement or doesn't have a fight. So that makes me think DC is just going to be fighting people at heavyweight. I don't think he's going back down to light heavyweight.
No, especially with that, I would assume not, just because he also has that knockout power at heavyweight.
Yeah, it's honestly, as a fight fan, I enjoy watching DC a lot more at heavyweight.
Well,
he's funner to watch.
Who do you think would win out of a heavyweight fight then, John Jones or DC at heavyweight?
I don't think I could confidently say that anybody's beating John Jones because we've never seen him lose.
Me either.
Like, it's hard not to...
Yeah, I can't.
Because you got to think he's going up in weight too. So does that mean he gets more knockout power? I don't know how this works, dog.
I would assume.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that kick, dude. I popped up with like a random MMA videos. That kick is what made me think of this. Random YouTube videos will pop up, MMA videos, and I'll click on them. And one of them was a clip of Ronda, and it says like Ronda predicts her knockout. Of being knocked out by Holly Holm, and it shows her when she's all like done up on one of those fucking late night shows, and she's like talking about her fight coming up with Holly Holm. She's like, she thinks she's gonna kick me in the head, but that's not gonna happen, or some shit like that. And then it goes to the clip to smack. Yeah, I was like, that's so weird.
You're not gonna catch me with that left high kick, weird. John.
That's
John,
that's a curse.
Like that, John. You're gonna catch me with that, John.
Dude, they always do that on fucking that
John.
YouTube channel.
Fuck. To me, oh no. I know what you're talking about though. He does the cartoons.
Pardon me.
Cool.
Spit, yo.
It's about fucking time. This was all about me.
Yucky. Yucky.
I don't know. There's a lot of interesting, like, I don't know. There's some interesting matchups.
Yeah.
I don't think Connor's gonna be fighting though.
I disagree, sir. I think Connor's gonna be fighting Khabib by the end of the year. Before the end of the year.
It'd be cool, but I don't know. I've been talking to a couple people too, and they're saying the same shit. They think he's just
Bah. He has a second kid on the way.
But I don't know if it's true, but then I also read somewhere that Connor's spending hella money and he's gonna be tight for cash if it keeps going.
People always say that. People say
exactly.
that about Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think so, dude.
I mean, he did owe hella money to taxes though, Floyd. So he did owe hella money.
Yeah.
That's why he took that fight too.
Yeah, maybe. We don't really know.
Killed like.
They're
very public about it.
Yeah, but nobody's like releasing like his fucking
not about
statements
Connor,
and shit. Yeah.
Floyd. But Floyd spends crazier, dude. That dude's buying jets and cars in every color.
Yeah.
Colin.
At this point, I don't know if there's a fight I want to see more in the UFC than Khabib versus Conor. It'd either be that or John Jones versus Brock Lesnar, just because I think John Jones could whoop him, and I kind of want to see Brock Lesnar lose.
Do you think DC could beat Brock Lesnar?
I think so.
Me too.
I like how Chael put it. I think it was Chael. He has fun ways of describing things sometimes. He said, if you were, of course, I'm paraphrasing. He said, if you were going to like some other village or island or some shit that you had never been to, and you had your crew and you needed to like take over that village basically,
right.
And you needed to do it by force, Daniel Cormier is the guy you'd want to bring with you. Right. If you had that same situation and you wanted to go there and scare them into giving up their shit and not do it by force, you'd want to bring Brock Lesnar with you. I thought that was a funny way to put it, because like when I think about it, I think DC could beat him, even though he's fucking smaller and everything. I just think the technique,
Because Brock's not really like a knockout artist. He's just
he's a wrestler.
Yeah,
DC's a wrestler.
Higher level, like they had his rest.
What if, I don't think this would happen because of Brock's size, but what if he did lift him and throw him up in the air, head down like he did with Gustafsson and Barnett and
like
Henderson?
DC did?
Yeah, like if he did that to Brock, yeah.
Tight.
That would be insane. That would be the best highlight ever. Pick up DC or fucking Brock and throw him on his head. That'd be insane.
Do you think DC now, like, I've been hearing this conversation that DC's like the GOAT right now, just based on his resume?
Yeah.
Being champ now.
If we're not talking John Jones in the conversation.
But just if you look at like accomplishment-wise now, like, I mean, look at everyone he's beaten at heavyweight in Strikeforce and everyone he's beaten in heavyweight.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say, yeah.
Light heavyweight.
I think it's safe to say.
And then he won 2 belts.
I'm a little bit proud because I'm born in San Jose, too.
Well, is John, like, because he can't beat John, but it's like, no disrespect, but it's like, John, I think, beat Shogun to get the belt. Then he
that and it's the failed tests on the second fight makes it a no contest. There's just like
doing now the whole time.
Yeah, there's just complications now with the drug test. Speaking of which, Anderson, they recently said that like he got cleared now, so like
it was contaminated something, right?
Yeah, so they're giving him a year suspension, which basically is like a slap on the wrist for not checking your supplements good enough or testing or whatever the fuck you want to say, but. He's already been out for like 8 months or a certain amount of time, so he has to come back pretty soon, I think. Still, like, I still feel like his legacy and John Jones are already kind of like fucked. Like now when I think of GOATs, I think of like DC, GSP.
If you don't know who Anderson Silva is, go watch his highlights.
Oh yeah, he might have the best highlights.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All time.
Yeah. Too good. Especially when you think of the competition also, which is another thing with John Jones though. It's like John Jones did face a lot of really good competition.
Yeah, it's just... I just feel like a lot of the guys he beat, though, were, like, much older too. Like he beat Rampage, then he beat Rashad, then he beat fucking.
They were older, but he was also like.
They're like on their way out.
Isn't he like youngest UFC champion?
Yeah, that's true too. So I guess he's beating guys with higher experience, which is why I don't know. I just feel like I don't fucking know.
It's a tough one.
DC beat like fucking Bigfoot, then he fucking beat Barnett, then he beat Henderson, he beat fucking
Gustafson,
fucking who else?
I mean, he recently beat Volkan Ozdemir. Fucking recently beat Stipe.
Why do you fight so safe against Anderson though? I don't get that. I get it, but it's like what? Why don't you just wrestle him more?
I know, especially because I don't think the belt was on the line.
Well, Anderson's just like was.
Yeah, that was an odd one. That was definitely an odd fight for him.
That whole event was odd too.
Dude, that whole
the yellow mat
that
and
was
shit. That was distracting.
Yeah, that every time I see highlights from that, it's hard to see what's going on. Us
Right.
white folk blend in with that a little bit too much. You know?
Yeah.
Especially if we got a nice tan going on, you blend in with that yellow real nice.
Fucking Theo. It's like Theo Vaughn.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah.
I don't know. There's some good UFC stuff coming up. I'm just trying to think what else has been going on.
Dillashaw versus Garbrandt.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And I think they got Demetrius Johnson fighting on that same card. What's up, dude?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing now.
Nothing.
You gonna say dude and then nothing, bro?
Nothing.
Whatever, bro.
I don't know.
All right, dude.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
Weed. DC's the GOAT. Fucking. What else, dog? Shout outs.
Shout out Mac Dre.
Mac Dre Day recently passed, dog.
Recently?
Yeah.
How recent?
Like, what, a month or so? A month or two? What?
I didn't.
Yeah, it did, dude.
He died years ago.
Look. No, Mac Dre Day. It's like a holiday now, dog.
Oh.
You thought I said he died?
I was just kidding, too, anyway. I've never...
Yeah, dude, Mac Dre Day, bro. Get on it,
I
bro.
don't know why he came to mind. It was just super random.
Get on it. You didn't pregame too hard.
No, I did.
You just go too hard, dog.
I just go too hard in the paint.
Go too hard.
I don't know. I don't. You know what? Too like. I feel like there's not too much new stuff going on either, just because like working and then like training's been closed, so it's not too much like.
Bro, there's been all kinds of new stuff going on, but we don't gotta. It's on the hush,
dude.
You know it's on the hush.
You've
been drawing and shit though. That's
Yeah.
been pretty cool to see.
Drawing my dick.
Hell yeah, dude! You just over there. He's got that thing where you can't stop drawing dicks.
Yeah,
he's
like
just
super
fucking.
bad,
but
know?
his are actually hella good works of art, like the Android Jones of dick drawings, bro.
No, they're not. They're like fucking the hand turkeys of dicks.
What, dog? That big old veiny bastard you drew the other morning? That was hella good.
That was a picture of my day.
Damn, dog. I feel special.
Picture of my day.
I feel special. I got to see
When I
that.
start talking like them, it's like it's a picture of my day.
Just stop, dude. Stop it. Stop. It makes me uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable, man. Should we wrap this bitch up?
I think so. I think I'm starting to feel
All right.
like I'm forcing shit on you guys. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to give you the
Dude, stop
best
forcing yourself on
best
people,
of
bro.
what we got.
Stop
I'm trying to give
forcing
you the
yourself
best
on
of
people,
what we
bro.
got.
Oh, dude, it's good. That neck movement is good. You're giving it to him. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking out another episode of the podcast. We're gonna keep doing this, bitch. Try to get better at this, bitch. We love y'all. See you when we see you. We out. Damn, dog. You want some of that for me?
I'll do what I want, dog. Bam, right, Jared.